Alright, welcome back to KOTOR and the Adventures of Peckjorkins Under the Sea. If we walk over by big fish, game freezes. We not do that. We're gonna do this control panel puzzle. So we gotta get this to 4. I was doing this already, then I broke down in a coughing fit, so I just restarted the recording. So, we're trying to get to a pressure value of 4. That'll detonate the thing. So we've got 2 containers, one at 3, one at 5. If we fill the 3, and then transfer it to the container, and then fill the 3, transfer that to the container. Yeah, now we have 1 left over in the injector pod. Okay, then we dump container, transfer from injector to container. Now puts the container at 1. Then we fill the injector. Transfer from injector to container. Now we get the 4. And then it's going to blow and we're supposed to evacuate. I guess. Are we? Hello? Wait, there's the shark. He moved? Now that the cult of harvesting machine has been destroyed, oh, I didn't even see it detonate. The great fragment shows no sign of hostility, allows you to pass. Okay. I did not see the detonation. Alright. And the star map is just here. Are there? They mentioned ruins. Like, this is the machine over the rift. Right? Presumably this, specifically right here, is the rift. Is the ruin just the star map? There is, like, this. Wait, is this, like a Rakatan, like, crown or headpiece or something, maybe? Part of a statue? Or is it just a rock? Alright. Manon star map acquired. Yeah, I honestly can't tell if that's supposed to be like a Rakatan statue or not. There's also like that. And that. Maybe there is... Maybe those are meant to be structures, like statues. Hard to tell. Okay, well, we're done with the actual... I cannot equip while I'm in the suit. Fuck you. I'm done with exploring the area, right? We might have a boss fight on the way out, because you do fight Darth Bandit at some point. And, it should be like now or the next star map, I think. I'm just not sure which one. But since we've cleared the area of mines, we should definitely get our full, proper combat loadout going. So this should be the stimulator, right? 21. Yeah, but we think the saves are more important. And then you're carrying this, but this should be this. Not that it makes a huge difference, but it is more optimal. I don't know where this... oh, that's the droid. I was just say there's something there. That's just the droid. I don't know where this boss fight's going to happen, if it does happen. I mean, it probably has to happen before we get to the submersible, right? So maybe, like, right around the corner? I feel like I usually end up fighting him on, like, Tatooine or Kashyyyk or something. Oh, this door is closed. This is 100% going to be a thing. Definitely, right? Let's recast speed.
Yes. Your wish?
Energy resistance. I guess force armor. Do you have anything to throw up? Force armor. Sure.
Your wish?
Or maybe not? Maybe that door closes in case this is where it triggers. It must be... after the next map. But when does it... when do you go to the Leviathan or whatever? Because you should have one map left after that. So, wouldn't it be... Kalo, Bandon, Leviathan... after, like, the second, third, fourth map? Shouldn't I be fighting Bandon? Or maybe you fight Bandon on your way to the third map? Maybe that's it. Well, whatever. Oh, this should be it. This slot, because this is a new episode. Saving over the Pazak tournament.
You've returned. I was beginning to fear that you too might have been lost. Did you find out what had happened down there at the facility?
Well, yeah, the Suckath went insane. That's what happened to the facility.
Insane? What did they do? And why?
Your construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic Phyrexian shark that drove all the Suckath insane.
It's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
I did.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Okay, we got some levels. Might as well take these. Now, if... wait. Okay, well, this should be... Wisdom, probably, on Jolie? 16. Yeah, Wisdom's going to be the hardest thing to come up with overall, right? So... anyway, yeah, I was going to say, do we want to start going awareness here? I could put 5 more points into this, getting me to 10. This is also wisdom, so it'd be plus 11 with the extra point of wisdom coming in. I feel like that might be worth it. Because, like, at some point, like, tree danger doesn't fucking matter either, right? Stasis field seems good. Yeah. What do we want in you? We're doing... I'm like, this is strength, right? So maybe I just want to keep going strength. I think so. I don't remember what we did before, previously, but probably strength, honestly. You're at 9 awareness. You get 3 points. I think the same logic applies here, honestly. I'm going to go awareness on her, too. Just till we hit, like, 20. Master Valor or Stasis? Maybe Valor. So she's at 13 now. And he's at 11. And we are still at -1. So yeah, I think given that I don't really have a set party per se, I mean, really my set party is we're probably going to keep using Jolie and not Juhani, but like, by the same token, I might as well put points into everybody's awareness. That way we always have everybody's awareness that like can have a decent awareness score. Like the Jedi with plus wisdom. That way we at least have somebody pretty consistently who can detect some fucking minds. And yeah, we did see with Jolie that we don't have to be leading the awareness guy for the mind to be detected. It can be anybody. So, there's that. I believe we get arrested here, right? For, like, the events at the Rift. This is going to be the second time we're executed by the High Court. Stop, human! We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of Rockert Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy recorded you leaving a submersible that descended to the rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. Yes, I will come peacefully. We did the good outcome. Like, this should be trivial to resolve. But if they can do that, the whole system could silence. This is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you find yourself in a most difficult situation. The Rockert Rift is our most precious resource on Manon, and anything that threatens it or the cult it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality or existence and our way of life. As much as we may admire your republic and your order in general, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We've determined that you were responsible for the detonations that occurred near the rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty, the repercussions shall be grave. What have you done to the rift? The explosions were at the research station that both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from this court. But we cannot silence. We see who's wearing the pants here in this court. Also, why is silence such a long word in the Manon language? What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? The machinery had woken up a giant Firaxan shark. A giant Firaxan? Could it be? Impossible. It is only a legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? You killed the shark, human? I destroyed the machinery to save it. The progenitor. It must have been. Be quiet. That's merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. If it is always laired there, then perhaps the Kolto... Enough! Outworlders are not to hear of such things. But he said he saved it. He destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed. This casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we must do in response. The court will adjourn while we deliberate. Bro, I saved the shark. What is there to deliberate? I blew up a refinery to save Jesus. Shark Jesus. We have reviewed your actions and the situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Firaxan, which we believe is the source of our Kolto, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show you our gratitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. The trial is now over. Okay, we did not get executed again. Great. It would be very funny if you got arrested for like every action you took on Manon and you really had to weasel your way out of getting executed each time. That would be pure comedy. I believe we're done here. We can probably go talk to Canderous and see if he's got something. We've got an execution on Kashyyyk and Tatooine. We've got the Zor thing. I don't know where that is, actually. We should look at that. Let's pop open my notepad doc that has the optimal route to rush the planets in. So, Manon, threat from Zor, Joggy's challenge triggered, Tatooine, complete Joggy, kill Vorn, threat from Zor, complete on Manon later. Really? Okay. Yeah, we still have Jolie's quest open. I guess we should talk to these guys. They did level up. I don't think them leveling up changes anything.
My Cathar blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either.
Well, maybe there
He
is
will
stuff.
pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us. My Cathar blood,
Okay. So she is, like, locked into that dialogue option until something else happens there. What do you think of Sunry's verdict?
You did what was necessary. Sunry was guilty. As sad as that fact makes me, justice had to be done. Doesn't matter that his victim was a Sith or that he was once a hero. I only wish that my old friend hadn't done it. But that's the thing about wishes. They don't come true. And now Sunry's dead, which is a shame. He was a good man, you know, once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Okay. All right. Well, we can see if anything triggers when we leave. We have no loose ends here on Manon, so I think I'm gonna go to Tatooine, do that other General Haradin quest. And then we have one on Kashyyyk, right? Yeah. Those are the two. And then we can come back here, turn those in, and see if anything triggers before we do... I mean, we can also just do the star map on Kashyyyk, potentially. I should look more, though, at figuring out if there's anything we need to take care of before then. Every fucking time, dude. Why is this such a Manon issue? Or where the fuck is she? How is she way over there? Oh, okay. I guess he was probably still here from last time. Let's do this. Why is this a transit back? That sends me here. Interesting. I just wanted to reload the zone by doing a transit back. Oh, well, hello.
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
You're really stupid. Like, actually incredibly dumb. You're a fucking moron.
Your wish?
Oh my god. They just get stasis fielded. That's so funny. With a whole lot of them? Crazy.
That hurt, I bet.
You seem to have defeated me, Get there, worm. But I'll have the last laugh in the end.
What do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean?
You may have killed me today, but I had the pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their stupid concept of honor. Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing
Jesus
your world
fucking Christ, man.
burn.
You animal! You wretch!
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
She just killed you! Do not give in to the dark side, Juhani.
I will not give him the satisfaction of seeing me give in to the dark side.
Worm, I killed your people on Cather in the sky. On the ground. In their homes. I hunted them down like the animals they were. Just to see them burn. But the treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again. Or so they thought.
This isn't going to work.
No, I will not give it to him.
I ended up in the lower city of Taris, and what did I find? A few of those stinking beasts living there. The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. I didn't know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything before I could have my revenge.
Hurry up and die.
You killed my father. You killed my people. You
God.
treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
Do not give in, Juhani. You are stronger than this.
Give in and embrace your hate. You are no better than me. You are nothing.
I...
Do not do it, Juhani.
Help me, please. Do not let me give in to my anger again.
Just step away.
Your kind always were weak-minded.
No, I will not do this. He may die, but it will not be out of my vengeance.
You coward. You weak.
Bleh. Excellent.
Sure.
Alright, good job, team. We killed an absolute fucking monster. His death should give you light side points. Like, fucking, holy shit. I guess we're going in the ship to talk about it. I didn't mean to do that, but we got too close. Hey!
That man was a beast! A monster! I am glad that the galaxy is now rid of him so he may not harm others again. I do regret, though, that he did not die by my hand.
I mean, he kinda did. What you did was best.
I know. But must I always fear the lure of the dark side? It was for the best. I am glad that you stood by my side during this. We should continue our journeys now. No reason for staying here for this.
So she still has a quest. So Zor's quest is done.
I have been watching you for some time. I wonder if you have noticed. I have been thinking of how far I had fallen, and how you exemplify the code of the Jedi. I find myself ashamed.
Ashamed?
That I had so easily fallen to the dark side, that I could convince myself that by injuring my master, I became a great force of evil in the galaxy for my pride, my hubris, for the inner rage that all of my species feels. Sometimes I wish that I had not been born this way.
You should not think that way.
I am sorry. I start to talk thinking about how you stay strong to the path of virtue and justice, and I find myself whining again about my own inadequacies. The Council would be proud to see that you had learned your lessons so well.
Mm-hmm.
How may I be of...
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Alright. So there's probably still a debrief stage there. I would assume at some point. Maybe. Okay, I wonder. I don't remember this. Do these companion quests have, like, finishing points after the revelation, maybe? Because then you could be like, oh my god, you're actually that. Wow. But you still stuck with the light. Wow. You really inspire me to not go dark side. Like, is there something like that with a lot of these quests? Because definitely, like, HK's quest doesn't finish until after the revelation. Bastila's, I think, is also still in the log, right? No, Bastila is not in the log anymore. Well, I don't know, man.
Got something on you.
You mentioned something about your wife before?
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, I want to talk about it.
Maybe, but I doubt it. I'm made stubborn that way.
Okay.
Got something. I don't.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all.
Like Kashyyyk?
There you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life. Perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Aren't you worried about the dark side?
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
You're arguably the most powerful one out of all of us on this fucking ship. No, I want to hear what you have to say.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
So, what happened between you and your wife then?
I haven't changed my mind. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go and find your own love if you want to know so badly. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Okay, he did get a updated journal entry,
Got something on.
and he has nothing else to say to me. Okay, let's check in with Canderous.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing with Joggy, I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else you wanted? Your choice.
Okay, so he's not going to say anything else. Looks to me then like that's kind of it here for companion combos right now. I do want to take a quick peek at a lightsaber, because we did find that crystal. Okay, we have 3 mantles of the Force. Yeah, and that doesn't do anything. Yep, so that's not going to be terribly useful. I suppose what it is probably every crystal corresponds to some sort of lightsaber, but you can only equip, obviously, the ones that are actually color crystals, which is why this doesn't work, right? Let's be. We didn't pick up anything notable for new stuff, right? No. Okay, well, that's fine. We're not gonna sit there and stare in confusion at the upgrades being randomized. We're just gonna move on with our life. Maybe we should talk to you quick. You have anything more to say about yourself, Zalbar? You've seen more than what I've allowed and taught me some things too. I'm grateful for that. It will be a while before I know what my role will be in making Kashyyyk truly free. I have a lot to learn. I think we did this talk already, right? I think so. He doesn't have anything else to really say to us. Okay, we can talk to Bast. Oh, we're not supposed to talk to her, right? Because there is some, like, weird thing with, like, relationship shit, right? Yeah, let's just go to Tatooine. We're going to Tatooine. We're looking for one man to go brutally murder. Alright, skip all this shit. Oh, oh, this is probably when he dispatches the Apprentice.
Calo Nord is dead, Lord Malik. He has failed in his mission. Forgive me.
The penalty for failure is death, Admiral Kareth. But the failure was Calo's, not yours. You may rise.
Shall I hire another bounty hunter, Lord Malik?
No mere bounty hunter can stand against a Jedi. I shall not make the same mistake again. My apprentice, Darth Bandon, shall take care of our young Jedi friend.
My apprentice, Darth Generic Guy, will take care of this. What a prick. You wanna show off and kill the trooper that crossed your path? Fine. Why'd you have to kill that guy just working there? It damaged the ship. Fucking asshole.
Find Bastila and bring her to me, alive, if possible.
As you command, Master.
Wouldn't it be funny if that was his response? It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You just damaged my ship. Alright, who are we going to bring out here for the General Haradin quest? We could just take the two that are equipped. I think that's probably fine. Or we could take out my boy, HK. It's been a little while since we've rolled with HK. You are carrying the assault gun. You are fully equipped. 13 defense. Do you have anything else? 13 is what it is. Flamethrower, advanced stun ray. Presumably nothing here really matters, but we can check. This is a heavy weapon. It makes sense. That is the really good thing. This is just 6 computers. So we have 2 of these, because I bought an extra one. True, I did do that. I actually remember that. Energy only on the shields, so that's all good. Okay. Should this be int? Or just dex? No, because he doesn't have... Fuck, I wish I could go back. He doesn't have, access to sniper shot, right? Do I want awareness points? Maybe. Alright, real quick. No, he does have it. So do I want int? Do I give a shit? I don't think I honestly give a shit. He's already at 26 awareness, so the awareness points were completely wasted. It's fine. It doesn't matter because he's at 25 demo. We can just double tap repair next time he levels up and be caught back up, so it's completely irrelevant. Ultimately, if we are going for stuns, like we do have the advanced stun rays and stuff like that. Carbonite is way better. Okay. Well, whatever. I'm just going to roll with it. It doesn't matter.
Yes?
I'm not going to use him as a core team member, like at the end, I think. Like, he's probably got about the best gun he's ever going to have. And I think there's gonna... okay, I don't know if this is true, but I feel like there'll be more value to having a droid in KOTOR 2. And when we do play KOTOR 2, we're going to be dark side, so we get more fun interaction with HK from that. I do have other plans, though, for companions in KOTOR 2. Like, I think what I want to do for KOTOR 2 is do a Corrupt Everyone playthrough. I don't even know if that's possible, but I definitely want to try and do it. I think that would be really fun. We got more raids we can kill for some plates here. We might as well go for that. Worth checking. We are going to go to Yavin Station at some point, too, so also relevant. 32 strength. God damn. Wait, 15 dex. Oh, am I? I'm buffed. That's why these are all weird. Yeah. Is there any value in, like, taking a point of demo? $35 DC for the high difficulty? Let's get... Doesn't matter. Does not really matter. We'll do treat injury. Okay. Power. Resistance, Valor, Aura. Wait, so I should have, like, one more planned thing. Speed, Valor, Stun, Mind. One tier of heal. Stun, Mind, Energy Resistance, Speed. Valor was the last one? Is that what I'm missing? Yeah, Valor. Which is underwhelming in the sense that everybody has it, but like if we're ever running by ourselves or without other Jedi, then fine. Um, 14. And that's +4 from int, so that's not typical. Also, yeah, we need to get our light side points finished up at some point, but I don't know if there's any like good repeatable thing you can do to like hasten that up. Dark side's way easier to do. It's easier to consistently be dark side. And there's some like repeatable things I know, at least like potentially an exploit to repeat things, but there are repeatable triggers. So that guy should be around the Great Dragon Den, yeah? I assume this is all the normal loot stuff. What is supposed to... How are we supposed to find Vorn? Oh, that's Bandon, I think. That's not... Okay, I mean, that's fine. That's not what I expected to happen, but sure. Alright, let's do speed. Valor.
Yes?
At last, my search is over. I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you. But you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You were on the Underspire. You killed Trask. You'll pay for that. Actually, do I want to do that? Yeah. You killed Trask, you prick.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Okay, let's go straight for the man himself. Jolie, can you try and stasis field and get this stuff taken out here real quick? HK, why don't you start picking off the ads, maybe? Okay, well, I think we win.
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. That hurt,
Dude, stasis field is so fucking broken. It's so broken. What the fuck?
Sure.
That's crazy. Okay, he's got lightsaber. Is it just a purple? Davik's warsuit's a very funny drop. He's probably supposed to drop like a Sith robe thing or something. Yeah, I'm assuming... Doesn't he drop like a unique lightsaber technically, in that it's like slightly... it's a weird one. It like has a weird like effect that boosts something relative to a normal one. Like, it has no unique name, but it actually has, like, a unique effect, technically. Or it's, like, slightly higher damage or something weird. Okay, well... That's done. Now the question becomes, where the fuck do I find the other guy? Maybe he didn't spawn because this was triggered? Right? Like, this was always going to happen when we exit the cave. So the Genoharadan quest is, like, backlog, right? Maybe we gotta leave and come back. What if we do this? I cannot transfer to Ebonhawk. Never mind. So let's just zone out and come back. Because he ambushes you on exit, right? He's not spawned in immediately. So, like, it's a delayed spawn trigger, right? And if the other guy has the same spawn location, and he might spawn instantly, he might not, but they definitely can't spawn together if the game is, like, you know, assigning one event every time you load in out of the backlog or whatever. That's my theory. I do like that now we've got just more speeders piled up here in front of the Great Dragon Den, which is very funny. I assume these are abandoned speeders and they're staying here, that they're not the guy I'm here to kill. Who is not... Is he going to also spawn on exit? Okay, maybe the problem is... Maybe we do have to leave completely and come back? Alright, well, I guess I'll be back if I find him. Okay, so this is a me problem. He is actually in the Sand People area. Him hunting Great Dragons is not intended as a clue to go to the Great Dragon Den. It's just a justification for him being on, like, Tatooine. Yeah, that's him right there. At least it's a droid. Alright, well, job done. Reactivate the droid. Okay. Sure. Oh, we got a speeder that can do a thing with, too? So let's be the Superbike of Vorn Dasrud. Plant a mine or leave the bike alone. Can I just fight him directly? I'd rather fight him directly. Maybe... you know, fuck it, it's fine. Seek out for 5 points. You know what, just do it. Patrol mode engaged. Once in the session, droid will seek out and attack its old master. Can I also attack it? Why are my friends just standing there like, oh, there he goes! It's off! Oh man, he actually got himself a dragon. That's crazy. That's very surprising. What's this? What's going on here? What you doing with my assault droid? I reprogrammed your droid, Vaughn. Turning my own droid against me. Very clever, but I think more than a rogue assault droid in you to take down Vorn Dasrud. You know what? It's going to be 2 assassin droids. And a cranky old Jedi with the most broken move in the game, Stasis Field. So get fucked.
I heard, I bet.
It's over for you. Bye.
I heard, I bet.
It is dark side points, unfortunately, for murdering this guy, but you know what? I want to do the quest line, and it's dark side only, so it is what it is. Datapad. Perhaps giving us some sort of justification. There's a message on the datapad, though it is unclear if Vorn meant to send it to someone or if it's someone sent it to him. The guild is restless. General Haradan agents are hunting. Soon they will come for me, and possibly for you. When they do, I plan to be ready. Intrigue. Perhaps all is not as it seems with the General Haradan. Are we doing somebody's dirty work? Cleaning up, perhaps, their own problems, rather than actually stabilizing the galaxy in any way? I don't think there's any reason to destroy this carcass. I don't think this actually achieves anything, right? So, it doesn't actually give me, like, any loot or anything either. Can we just find him? Like, if we just came in this exit, would we just find him before the droid? Droid is not active. If fight breaks out, the program will instruct it to come to your aid. Okay, well, good for you. Well, that should be everything here, then. I suppose we can end this episode here, and then next time we can go check out Yavin Station. Actually, I can do Yavin Station, like, at the start of the episode, and then if nothing happens on Yavin Station, there's, like, an event that happens, but it might be too soon. Then I can just restart the episode when we go to Kashyyyk, so I think that'll be the plan. So until then.